feel like Jtank has to play like perfect neutral to just get Luigi down thrown and die.
I think Little Mac is immune from these combos because he's got aura.
True.
Okay, maybe I spoke way too soon. Maybe I should keep my mouth shut.
I mean, didn't die, but did take 60. Oh,
You were saying?
yeah, I was actually.
Exactly.
I was saying.
That's just the thing. 6-7. Anyway, back in neutral after a very scary first few hits of the first stock.
You know, things have been grim, but now I think it's turning around for Jtank here.
This first stock was hot, but that up B out of up tilt was very transparent.
So true.
I could see it coming from a mile away.
Now we're going to have to see the kind of flexibility that Jtank7 has going into these next couple of stocks.
Yep. Luigi's edge guard is a very linear kind of affair, but you're going to have to stretch it to its limits if you're one. Fantastic Four first steps in theaters, not anymore.
You know, Jtank7 really has a rocky road ahead of it.
Up B out of shield. I mean, up B is a punish. You know, I've noticed something tonight, S-Nick, and that's people just keep giving Luigi free up Bs. You know, whether it's down, well, I'm assuming that you weren't one of them, but
yeah,
whether
people.
yeah, whether it's an up B out of shield or a Mega Man leaf shield, Luigi only needs a second to hit that dangerously disgusting up B and take your stock.
Yeah, it is kind of just like a, oh, you made minor mistake, just perish.
Yeah.
I did die to it one time.
Don't worry, we all have to die someday.
So true. Hey, but I know Relwood was also surprised that I got hit by it because it looked like it wouldn't have hit.
Speaking of surprise, the KO punch through the platform. I never remember the fact that that hits through platform.
Yeah, because he jumps with it now.
Yeah, he's a hard worker. He's a little guy. He's got to jump so he reaches the platform.
Honestly, I think the counter pick for, or I mean the counter strategy against both these characters is like the same.
Yep.
Just camp on platform.
Smash Ultimate has bred a lot of characters that you simply don't want to be anywhere near for the entirety of the match.
And two of them are playing against each other right now.
So what happens when an unstoppable force meets an unstoppable force?
Platforms get involved.
I sure did. And speaking of sure, that's surely a dead Jtank7 as we move on to game 2. Pretty close though, S-Nick. I think that K24 needs to keep his wits about him or else Jtank's going to absolutely throttle him next game.
I agree. You know, Little Mac is one of those characters that always has that surprise factor about him. Like, obviously, on paper, he's bad. But you get someone who's really, truly gifted on the sticks. Sometimes he can surprise you. He can take stocks really early, just abuse you with his frame data.
But speaking of surprises, it's definitely not a surprise that we're coming right back to small battlefield because none of these characters want to be far. They want to get in your face, and small battlefield is just the stage for that.
It's one of those few matches where I think, like, similar to the whole platform camping thing, I think both of them like FD.
Yeah. Ooh, speaking of like, you never really see that 2-frame very often, but when it hits, you're dying.
Jtank was going for that like a decent bit in that first game, so not too much of a surprise to see it land eventually.
Ooh,
Fair punch. He is online now. It is no longer. It has been utilized to its full capacity.
Yeah, when Sakurai put that move in the game, he did it by himself, and he said, yep, that's how you do it.
Yep.
Ooh, but the classic jump on stage counter mechanic, it never really works well for anyone, ever. Don't do it.
You know what's crazy? Little Mac makes it back from that.
Yeah.
Twice.
Yep. But not from this. That's going right up the regular DI for Luigi down B, killing off the top.
Yeah, the top, you know, Little Mac.
Yep. We are now at minute 5:30 of this game, and K24's last stock, potentially last stock as this edge guard thankfully makes it onto stage, but not back on long enough. Watch out. Classic parry bait. These multiple moves.
And yeah, I mean, when your character has an up B out of shield, you gotta use that.
Fun fact about up B's out of shield. In the Smash Ultimate Beta, Game & Watch had a frame 2 up B out of shield.
Good times.
Thankfully, the creators found God and decided to be merciful. Gave it 1 extra frame.
Yeah, of course. Lucina up B, I'm pretty sure the invincibility activates on frame 2, but I think the move itself comes out in frame 4.
Exactly. Speaking of 4, this is game 3. Whoever wins this takes it and moves on to winners round 3. And like I said before, K24 cannot get complacent because Little Mac is just as dangerous up close as you are.
Yeah. Kind of reminds me of that, like, spirit weapon triangle thing that this game has, where like attack beats or loses to defense, loses to grab, loses to attack.
Yeah, it's like neutral in
Yeah.
other fighting games.
I mean, sometimes it doesn't really work out that way. Like, you just see grabs beat out moves in terms of frame data. Oh, wow.
Chat, were you there when Little Mac almost hit up B? Because I was there when he actually hit up B. That's the first stock taken by Jtank7. I think he's figured out his flow.
I like how it's the exact opposite of, like, most characters against Luigi.
Yeah.
Most of the time, it's just you camp him out until it's time to interact. Little Mac is just, nah, interact better.
Yeah, honestly, Little Mac does kind of camp in his own way by being the only character in this game who never trades with anything ever, no matter what. Second, first, same as the first.
Yeah.
Actually, that's the 3rd time that K24 has died off the top from up tilt to up B. Can we get a 4th? It'd be fantastic.
Ball, ball, ball.
All right, speaking of Granny's calling, this potential edge guard is calling the end of the set. And don't get your shield popped. Oof. You're not allowed to shield for the next 10 seconds.
Getting the 2-frame, but not converting off of it.
Oh. I could have told you that'd be an up tilt. Oh my goodness, by the skin of his teeth. If any of these forward smashes were angled down, that would have been the end of K24's winner's run. But it's edgeguard time, where Little Mac is weakest.
We are making it back. That up B clanked with jab.
Recovering high. The KO punch is still online. And that's why it's still online, to be used and go right offline. Jtank's coming back with a reverse 2-0.
I don't think Jtank ever missed one of those KO punches. I know one of them got interrupted by the Luigi dash attack, but technically hitboxes did clank.
Yeah.
Or wait, no, it just got...
Technically, if KO punch had armor and invincibility and intangibility, that would have hit.
Of course, yeah.
Yeah. All those small things. Just a little bit.
A little bit goes a long way. Now...
All right, chat, it's time to play my bracket demon. I'll be back.
Have fun. All right, chat. While we're waiting for that, I'm gonna open a Pokemon pack. I'm gonna just on Pocket. I'm gonna just do the new one, Secluded Springs. If we can get back to commentary scene, please. Kyle hates me. It's okay. Actively despises my guts. I can't even do like a ad read here. KO punch. Alright, there I am. Alright. Spin. Okay. Yeah, that one. It's weird doing it backwards. Alright, that's a tool of some sort. Got